Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Let's continue our journey to strengthen our inspiration even more and take a look at a guy who had a really fast reboot. Now, he doesn't say how old he is, but in his first journal entry, he shares that he's married and that he has one kid. And based on some of the dates he shares, I'd say he's around 27 to 29 years old, something like that. And he also shares that his first rebooting goal was just to get to 7 days. So then you guys understand a bit what we are working with here. But he did get further than 7 days, and well, here comes his story. Quote, I reached 50 days today and therefore somehow felt obligated to say it out loud. Brain fog has passed away. Feelings aren't cluttered. The sense of living in the moment is more easy to achieve, and overall I'm feeling healthy. Confidence is at an all-time high. Anxiety is extremely low, and after a very long time in my life, I'm experiencing things in a different way. In a like, I'm gonna go get that way, if you know what I mean, unquote. Yeah, so let me just pause real quickly here and point this one out. Most of you have probably heard me say many times before that dopamine is the very go after it chemical. So when he now says in his words that he has that I'm gonna go get that attitude, well, you can probably all figure out what has happened. And that's right, he now has a much better functioning dopamine system. He continues, quote, NoFap also means new, unforeseen challenges. More sensitivity and deeper feelings of happiness also means more responsibility. It's like you want to become an even better human being. And this is my longest streak too. Now, I have not got wings, a hot blonde from a repetitive CSI bull TV show or a Ferrari. But let me just tell you guys this. You will get a strong feeling, that gut sense that's telling you that you are now closer than ever and available to receive. Because you have removed the biggest roadblock in yourself. The barricade that blocks all gifts of life and made you a demotivated, anxious procrastinator. You're ready to get educated, to be loved, to experience life with new eyes and with a whole new perspective. So I'm telling you that even though I'm only at day 50, I'm not really where I want to be, but now I'm ready. Ready to face the challenges, to help, to reach my dreams. Unquote. Okay, and so yeah, he's already seeing a lot of benefits of quitting. And I suspect he will continue to see even more of them if he keeps it going. And he said so himself as well when he wrote, quote, I'm only at day 50. I'm not really where I want to be yet, but now I'm ready. Yeah, and this is something that is just so cool with doing a PMO reboot, that you actually want to start improving your life in several areas and that you feel ready to do so. It's like you get this hunger to level up in life, which is so cool. It is kind of awesome if you ask me. Now keep in mind here that depending on your history of using adult sites, 50 days is pretty short of a time frame. But if you had no significant problems with it, then it's definitely possible to start seeing benefits this soon, even sooner. And even for those who did have pretty big problems, it's possible. Because one thing you have to realize is that you may start seeing at least some of the benefits, even a bit stronger, long before your whole reboot is quote-unquote finished, so to speak. And we could see that here as well, the thing about the better functioning dopamine system that I pointed out. And speaking of a well-functioning dopamine system, if you're interested in dopamine fasting, but never really know how to structure an effective protocol for you, well then you can read more about my dopamine fasting online course right here or by using the link under the video. Also, click on the screen right here if you want to see what happened to a medical student who blocked his own dopamine and then see if you can relate to any of the things he experienced.